today I wanted to talk about just a little bit about our current state and how, there's a lot happening right now that feels like it is out of our control. Okay, get a minute here. A lot that seems like it's out of our control. We're being limited as to where we can go, limited as to what we can do. And it just feels really isolating and depleting, and it feels like there's a loss of freedom happening. But there's so many things that can happen to us in life that we have no control over. But the one thing that we do have control over is how we react to what's happening around us, how we respond in the world. And in a world that is just so consumed with fear and panic, yes, it's scary, yes, it's sad, yes, it's painful. And I think these are all emotions that are part of the spectrum of just this human experience, and it's all really beautiful. But to not allow ourselves to be completely consumed by these emotions to the point that it's controlling our internal condition, controlling how we show up in the world, controlling how we treat one another. And so fear is the absence of love, and love is the absence of fear. And when we hold on to these ideas of fear, it creates a stress response in the body that manifests in very unhealthy ways, like tension and inflammation, and it jeopardizes our immune system. But when we hold on to love, love invites openness, love invites connection, expansion. Love is where we heal, and love is how we will survive. So today's practice, I will be guiding us through a heart-opening sequence, and I invite you to listen to your body first, and me second. Intuitively listen to what it is that you need, and let's all flow together. Thank you. So we'll begin on our backs, and if you have a block or a book, you can lay it horizontally across your mat. So going to rest lengthwise, long ways, just underneath the shoulder blades. And you'll rest on top of that on your mat. And if you don't have a block, it's completely fine. You're welcome to just lay down on the earth. But we'll bring the feet to touch and spread the knees wide. So I'll be giving you visual cues, but also guiding you verbally. So I might come out of some of the postures just so I can guide and kind of see what's going on with the group. Allow yourself to arrive to the present moment. Connect to the breath. Observing with compassion, without trying to control or without judgment. Simply observe. Observe the depth and the quality of your breathing. Observe the pace. Observe the way the breath moves in the body, any areas where it may feel stuck, or perhaps where it is flowing freely. Breath, breathing itself without having to do anything. What happens when we bring our conscious awareness to breath? We begin by lengthening and separating the breath into 3 different parts. And you're welcome to bring the right hand on the lower belly, the left hand over the heart, just for some extra sensation and support. Inhale, 1/3 into the lower belly, 1/3 lower ribs, 1/3 upper chest, and reverse, 1/3 upper chest, 1/3 lower ribs, 1/3 lower belly. Inhale, 1/3 belly fills up like a balloon, 1/3 ribcage expands, 1/3 heart lifts. Exhale, reverse, 1/3 heart falls, 1/3 ribs contract, 1/3 belly softens. Continue watching the breath using this 3-part breath, inhaling from the bottom and working your way all the way up. And then exhaling from the top, working your way all the way down. Watching the ebb and flow of the breath. Imagining the breath as a wave in an infinite ocean. Each inhale is a single wave, caressing the shoreline of your inner landscape. And each exhale, breath returns to sea. Breath fueling the heart, heart circulating oxygen, your life force energy, your prana, into every cell of your being. Breath inviting openness, expansion. With the breath and the air, there are no hard edges, no boundaries. Breath binds edges together, dissolving barriers, inviting connection. And then bring all of your awareness to the heart space. And find an intention for your practice today if you feel called. And if you do not, just rest in the sweetness of not having an intention. But if you feel the call, create an intention for yourself. Anything that's calling to you, anything that allows you to open the heart space. And repeat it to yourself as a truth, as something that already exists. And repeat it to yourself quietly 3 times. And when you're finished, simply drop your intention into the pool of your practice and trust. Three collective breaths here together. Deep inhalation through the nose. Full exhale out from the mouth. Let it out. 2 more just like that. Inhale through the nose. Steady exhale through the mouth. Last one. Inhale fully. Exhale, release your intention into the ethers. And if your hands are on your belly and heart, you may guide them to the outer edges of the thighs. Very slowly, you may close the thighs together like a book. Roll over onto either side and remove the block if you have one from beneath you, and just lay back down on the ground to realign the spine. Bring the feet wide and knees to touch, and windshield wiper the shins back and forth, releasing the hips, and tuning into sensation, feeling, freeing yourself from thinking for the next 60 minutes. Inhale, hug the knees into the chest. Rock the length of the spine back and forth until you come to an easy seat. Inhale, reach the arms high. Exhale, plant the hands on the earth in front of you. Come to tabletop. Hands beneath the shoulders and knees beneath the hips. Spread the fingers wide. Lengthen from the roots all the way to the crown of your head. Draw the navel in towards the spine. Inhale, belly drops, heart shines forward, gaze towards the sky. Exhale, round the spine, draw the navel in, press the earth away from you. Inhale, belly drops, heart shines, spread the shoulders wide. Exhale, round the spine. Tuck the chin and the tailbone. 2 more times, finding your dynamic flow of mind, body, breath, moving ever so slowly, almost as though you're moving through honey. Bringing your awareness to the rise and fall of the heart space. Feeling this sense of upward, uplifting energy with the inhalation, and downward, ascending energy with the exhalation. If you've completed your second round, we'll meet a neutral spine. Tuck the toes. Lift the hips up and back for downward facing dog. Spread the fingers wide. Weight in the pads and knuckles of the fingers. Shoulders are externally rotated, so the armpits are hugging in towards the front side of the body. Long, flat spine, tailbone reaches towards the sky. Internal rotation of the thighs. And just tune into the breath here. This exchange of energy, giving and receiving with each inhalation and each exhalation. You can walk your dog, bending the knees one by one. Open the hips side to side, pointing the toes in the same direction. Inhale, back to center, lift the heels high. Exhale, heels fall down to the earth. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, walk the feet to the front of your mat. For our first forward fold, feet are hip width apart. Take a deep bend in the knees for our first forward fold. Completely surrender the upper body. Shoulders, neck, soften. Grab opposite elbows and sway the body side to side, shifting the weight from one foot to the other. Shake the head no. Shake the head yes. Release the arms, and on an inhalation, slowly roll up one vertebra at a time. Head comes up last. Exhale, roll the shoulders down the spine. Inhale, reach the arms high, full body stretch. Exhale, hands to heart. Kapti Chakrasana, which is twisted heart breathing. This is an active breath where we bring our arms out to a T, radiating from the heart center. We'll inhale each time we come to center, and then we'll twist first to the right, tapping the sternum with the left hand and gazing over the right shoulder. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twist to the left, tapping the sternum with the right hand, gazing over the left shoulder. We'll do this actively here, and you may need some tissues to wipe the nose because sometimes things do come up, which is good because we're cleansing. So inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the left. Actively now, back and forth. Breathing through the nose. Activating the heart space. Each time we tap the sternum, heart radiating from our center out through the fingertips, out into the space around us. Feet stay stationary. Only the upper body is moving here. That's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, center. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Hold at the top of the inhalation. Please hold to your capacity, but I will guide you out. Feel the fresh prana circulating through the lungs. Exhale, release the arms, release the breath. Close the eyes for a moment and just tune into any sensation. Rivers of energy flooding through the body. Inhale, reach the arms high, full body stretch. Exhale, forward fold, bow forward. Inhale, halfway lift, crown of the head reaches forward. Exhale, forward fold. Feet are still hip width apart. Connect with all four corners of the feet and energetically lift the arches. Feel that activation that it creates in the legs. Internal rotation of the thighs, so pelvic floor broadens back and behind you. If you can rest your fingertips down to the earth, I recommend doing that here. It's a great release of energy, and even if you need to bend your knees to do so, I recommend that. Activate your Ujjayi breath, where we inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose, creating a constriction in the back of the throat. Ujjayi breath helps us send fresh oxygen to the muscles and the body, helps us build our strength, our endurance, and our internal awareness. Full breath in here. Deep, steady Ujjayi breath out. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands and step the feet back for a high plank. We'll hold here for a few breaths, option to come down to your knees at any point. But build a strong plank here. Spread the fingers wide. Keep the weight in the pads and knuckles of the fingers. Shoulders are active. See if you can puff the space between the shoulders, creating a baby cat pose. Navel hugs in towards the spine. Tailbone and heels energetically pull back and behind you. Stay connected to the breath. Full Ujjayi breath in. Steady Ujjayi breath out. shift the weight forward a couple inches, and as you exhale, very slowly with control, come all the way down to the mat. Tops of the feet plant into the earth. Inhale, press the tops of the feet and pelvis into the ground. Heart rises, hands float. Exhale, lower. 2 more times, just like that. Inhale, heart rises, elbows hug in towards the body. Exhale, lower. Last one, pelvis roots, heart shines, and hold. Plant the hands on the earth. Elbows hug in towards the body. Shoulders roll down the spine. Gaze towards the sky. Hands pulling your mat towards the body, simultaneously as the heart reaches forward. Ujjayi breath here. Breathing into the heart space. Heart breathing into the space around you. Inhale, lift a little bit higher. Exhale, lower the chest. Tuck the toes. Lift the knees up off of the earth first, and then press yourself up into plank, and then back into downward facing dog. Stay here for a breath. Full breath in. Deep exhale out through the mouth. Inhale, right leg reaches high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Keep the hips square. Pinky reaches down towards the earth. Exhale, knee, right elbow. Inhale, 3. Exhale, knee crosses over to the opposite knee. Inhale, 3. Exhale, plants the foot. Drop the left heel. Top of the left foot comes on the mat. Zip the inner thighs and inhale, rise. Low lunge, Chaturasana. Square the hips. You may need to grab a blanket or just fold your blanket over your yoga mat over to protect the left knee. But really pressing in with the top of the left foot will help protect the knee. Hips are square, so you may need to draw the left hip forward and right hip back. Bend deeply into that right knee. Lengthen the belly, ribs, heart. Lift off of the hips. Shoulders soft. Simultaneously as the arms reach high towards the sky. Inhale fully. Exhale, grab the left wrist and reach over to the right. See if you can shift the gaze slightly back to just open the heart towards the sky and feel this long line of opening energy from the left knee all the way up the left side body. Full Ujjayi breath in. Deep, steady Ujjayi breath out. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twist to the right. Reaching the right arm behind you. Left hand can balance on the right knee. Gaze over the right shoulder. Option to stay here, or you can bend the left knee and reach the right arm for the left foot. Really opening that front quad, that left quad. Ujjayi breath. Full breath in. Steady breath out. Inhale. Exhale, breath returns to seed. Inhale back to center. Gently release the leg. Reach the arms high. Plant the hands on the earth. Step the right foot back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg high. Square the hips. Internal rotation of the left thigh. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, reach the leg a little bit higher. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee left elbow. Inhale, 3. Exhale, knee right elbow. Inhale, 3. Exhale, plant the foot. Drop the right knee down to the earth, top of the right foot roots. Inhale, rise. Low lunge. Sink deep into your Chaturasana, low lunge. Find your expression of this posture. Notice how this side may feel different from the right. Noticing without judgment or just simply observing. Inhale, find length. Exhale, grab the right wrist and reach over to the left. Side stretch. Breathing into the right side body, connected to our solar side. Breathing into the space between the ribs. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twist to the left. Left arm reaches back and behind. Right hand can balance on the left knee. Take your variation of this posture. Always listening to what it is that your body needs today. Allowing this to be your practice. Full Ujjayi breath in. Deep Ujjayi breath out. Allow the sound to reflect the depth and the quality of your breathing. Inhale back to center, release the leg. Exhale, plant the hands, step the left foot back. High plank. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale, Cobra Vinyasa. Exhale, tuck the toes. Press yourself up, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or hop to the front of your mat. Forward fold, Uttanasana. Root in with the feet as you inhale, rise, come all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Now we'll blow through this sequence. One breath, one movement. Inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands, step the feet back. High plank. Listen for the change. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, lower halfway, keeping the elbows hugging towards the body. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stay here for a breath. Full breath in through the nose. Exhale, open mouth, let it out. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, 3. Exhale, plant the foot, drop the left knee. Inhale, rise, low lunge. Exhale, reach over to the left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist to the left. Stay here for a breath, taking your variation. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, plant the hands. Step your right foot back. Downward facing dog. Stay here for a breath. Full breath in. Exhale, open mouth. Let it out. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, 3. Exhale, knee left elbow. Inhale, 3. Exhale, knee right elbow. Inhale, 3. Exhale, plant the foot. Drop the right knee. Inhale, rise. Little lunge. Exhale, reach over to the left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist to the left. Taking your variation for one full cycle of breath. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, plant the hands, step the left foot back. High plank. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or hop to the front of your mat. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to heart. Stay here for a breath. Inhale, reach the arms high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Ground the high reaches forward. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands. Step the feet back. High plank. Inhale, high plank. Stay here for the exhale. Stay lower down onto the forearms for a forearm plank. Stay here for a few breaths. Keep the shoulders strong. Spread the fingers wide. Tailbone and heels reach back and behind you. Inhale fully. Exhale, lower the pelvis down to the ground. Root the hands. Inhale, press the hands into the earth to lift the elbows, lift the heart. Gaze towards the sky. Sphinx pose. Stay here for one full cycle of breath. Inhale up. Exhale, lower. Hands plant beneath the shoulders. Activate the legs. Press yourself up into plank and back, downward facing dog. Stay here for a breath. Full breath in through the nose. Exhale, open mouth, let it out. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, plant the foot between the hands. Drop the left heel down to the ground so feet are perpendicular to one another. Inhale, blossom up into warrior two. Bend into that right knee. So right knee stacks over the right ankle, reaching for that pinky toe. Root into the knife edge of the left foot. Find all four corners of both feet. Engage Mula Bandha, root lock, by squeezing the center of your pelvis and lifting. Feel that activation that it creates in the core. Gaze over the right shoulder. Ujjayi breath here. Full breath in. Deep, steady breath out. Inhale, reach the arm forward. Drop the right elbow. Wrap the left arm around and overhead or side stretch. Stay bent in that right knee. Light weight on that right elbow, using the strength of your core to hold you in this posture. Pelvis reaches forward. Feel this long line of energy extending from the left foot all the way up the left leg, left torso, through the left arm, through the fingertips, into the space around you. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Left hand rests on the back leg behind you, right arm reaches high. Keep the integrity of the lower body. Can you sit in the intensity? Connect to the heart space. Feel this sense of opening and expansion from your heart center. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Step the right leg back, downward facing dog. Stay here for a breath. Full breath in. Deep exhale out. Let it out. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, plant the foot. Drop the right heel. Feet perpendicular to one another. Inhale, blossom up. Warrior two. Mahavir. Shoulders stack over the hips. Find your expression of this posture. Find the strength and the courage of your warrior. Actively choosing how we allow ourselves to be seen, how we show up in times of adversity. Inhale, reach the left arm forward, drop the left elbow, right arm reaches around and overhead. Side stretch. Tuning into the breath. Breath allowing us to build our strength, our endurance, our mental capacity. What we choose to focus our awareness on. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Right hand gently rests on the extended leg. Left arm reaches high. Palms twist back and behind. Full Ujjayi breath in. Deep Ujjayi breath out. One more full cycle of breath. Inhale fully. Exhale, wave crushing on the seashore. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Step the left foot back. High plank. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Tops of the feet come on the mat. Heart shines forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or hop to the front of your mat. Root in with the feet as you inhale, rise, gathering cosmic prana all around you. Exhale, channeling it all into the heart. Moving through our flow. Stay here for one breath. Inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands, step the feet back, high plank. Listen for the change. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, lower all the way down to the ground. Bend the knees. Flex the feet. Keep the knees hip-width apart. Grab the outer edges of the ankles and rest the chin down on the earth. Root in with the belly. As you inhale, kick the feet into the hands to lift the heart, lift the chest, bow pulling pose, Dhanurasana. Knees stay hip-width apart, internal rotation of the thighs. Pelvis roots in, heart opening, radiating into the space around you. Stay connected to the breath. When we open the heart, we improve our posture. We allow the full capacity of the lungs to function, which allows us to live more mentally, physically, emotionally healthy. Inhale, lift a little bit higher. Exhale, lower all the way down to the ground. Release the arms, bring either ear to the mat. And just feel for a moment, heart beating on the ground beneath you. Plant the hands beneath the shoulders. Press yourself up. And back downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, plant the foot and drop the left heel. Inhale, blossom up, warrior two. Stay for the exhale. Reach the right arm forward, inhale. Exhale, left arm reaches around and overhead. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, reverse your warrior, exalted warrior. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down, step the right foot back, high plank. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, plant the foot, right heel drops. Inhale, warrior two. Mahavir Bandhasana, stay for the exhale. Inhale, reach the left arm forward, elbow drops. Exhale, right arm reaches around and ahead. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, reverse. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Step the feet back. High plank. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or hop to the front of your mat. Inhale, rise. Come all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Stay here for a breath. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands, step the feet back. High plank. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Release the knees down to the earth. Setting up for camel pose here. Ustrasana. Several different options for you today. First option is to sit all the way down on your feet and bring the hands back a few inches behind the feet, fingers pointing forward, and lifting with the heart. Second option is to come up onto the knees, and you can rest on a blanket if you need. Knees are hip width apart, and there's an internal rotation of the thighs, so you'll imagine a block between the thighs that you're squeezing back and behind you. Bring the hands to the lower back, fingers pointing up or down, the elbows hugging in towards one another and down towards the earth. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, gaze back and behind you, reaching the pelvis forward. Option to stay here, or you can reach the right hand back and then the left, extending the arms to the heels. Continue reaching the pelvis forward and lifting from the heart. Feel this opening and expansion in the heart, in the throat. If you have the flexibility, you can bring the hands all the way down to the earth, finding your expression of this posture, staying connected to the breath. One more full cycle of breath here. Inhale, slowly walk the hands up the back. Lift the torso, lift the neck. Exhale, rest the hips back on feet. Stay here for a moment to recalibrate the spine. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, walk the hands forward for child's pose. Reach the arms forward. 3 Brahmari breaths here together. Brahmari is the honey bee breath, where we inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose as we hum. It sounds like this. We'll do 3 of these together. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, Brahmari. 2 more. Inhale fully. Last one. Inhale, rest yourself pelvis to the center of your mat. Plant the feet on the earth and reach the arms between the legs as far forward as you can. Inhale. As you exhale, slowly guide yourself back using the strength of your core. Extend the legs long in front of you. From here, option to take an inversion posture of your choice, but I will be guiding everyone through shoulder stand pose. Precautions here, if you have a bad head cold or on your moon cycle, have high blood pressure, please stay with legs up the wall. So inhale, bring the legs up 90 degrees. Stay here if any of those apply to you. For the rest of us, exhale, reach the toes behind the head, lifting the hips and walking the hands and elbows behind the back. Inhale, lift the legs high towards the sky. You may need to continue walking the shoulders in one by one. Internal rotation of the thighs. Feet are zipped into one another. Spread the toes wide. Happy toes. Continue pressing the arms into the earth. Heart reaches for the chin. And just feel this change of energy, encouraging the downward flow of energy, stimulating the thyroid, the pituitary, the pineal glands. Keep reaching the toes high. Inhale fully. Exhale, gently guide the toes behind the head. Release the arms down to the earth. Inhale very slowly, with control, bring the spine one vertebra at a time down to the earth. Plant the hands beneath the buttocks. Slowly lower the legs all the way down. Hands beneath the buttocks, palms facing down. Inhale, press the elbows into the earth as the chest lifts. Walk the elbows in one by one. Lift the heart space. Exhale gently, with control, guide the crown of the head down towards the earth. Matsyasana, fish pose. Continue lifting from the heart space, pressing the forearms into the ground, allowing the heart to open, allowing love to overcome fear, allowing love to be our source of healing. One more full cycle of breath here. Inhale, lift the head. Exhale, gently release the body down to the ground. Hug both knees into the chest. Inhale. Exhale, extend the left leg long, hugging the right knee in towards the right armpit. Stay here for a breath. Keeping the leg where it is, release the arms out to the sides in a T or cactus shape. Inhale, shift the hips to the right a couple inches, and then on an exhale, gently guide the knee over to the left, using over the right shoulder and keeping both shoulder blades connected to the earth. Top of the right hip reaches forward, just creating a little bit more length in the spine. Allowing the breath to return back to its natural rhythm. You're feeling this sense of surrender. And close the eyes if it feels good. And just feel the support of the earth beneath you. Inhale, gently guide both knees back into the chest. Exhale, extend the right leg long, hugging the left knee in towards the left armpit. Release the arms out to the sides. Inhale, hip shift to the left. Exhale, gently guide the knee over to the right, gazing over the left shoulder. And the key to opening the heart is to soften. Softening not only our bodies, but also our judgments, our stance. Allowing ourselves to open, to join edges together and connect, unify. Inhale back to center. Hug both knees into the chest. Wrap the arms around the shins and kiss your knees. Thank your body for all that it does for you. And release into your sweetest Shavasana. Allowing yourself to take up space on your mat. An option to use any props or blanket that might allow you to drop more deeply into relaxation. Arms can rest out on the side with palms facing up, or you can bring the hands back to the body. Right hand resting on the lower abdomen, left hand resting on the heart. Scanning the body from the toes all the way to the crown of your head. Noticing if there's any place that you might still be holding on to. Use breath to soften. Each breath, each exhalation, the breath becomes heavier, melting into the support beneath you. And bring all of your awareness into the heart space, the Anahata chakra. And imagine as though you had a jug of water filled with your intention, maybe filled with good health. Maybe your jug is full of compassion, empathy, self-love. And begin to pour the jug of water filled with your intention into the heart space. Jug of your intention circulating into the heart. Fully filling the heart until it begins spilling over. A jug of water, pouring your intention into the heart, circulating down into the legs, the pelvis, the belly, water, pouring your intention into the heart, down into the shoulders and down the arms, to the hands, to each fingertip, extending from each fingertip into the space around you. Your intention pouring into the heart, traveling into the throat, to the head, to the jaws and the tongue, and the lips, and tip of the nose. Into the ears. Your intention washing over the eyeballs, eyebrows, third eye, crown of the head, fully filling up your entire being, and then spilling over from the crown of the head into the space around you, filling the room, and the space outside of the room, reaching into your neighborhood and into your state, spreading across the whole world until your intention fills the entire planet. And feeling the connection, yourself, connection to humanity, and connection to the earth, and allowing love to guide us, no matter what. And when you're ready, you may begin to deepen the breath back to its natural rhythm. Wiggle the fingers and toes. Make circles with the wrists and the ankles. Reach the arms up and overhead for one last full body stretch. And exhale, roll over onto the right side body. Using the right arm as support, left hand connects to the earth in front of you. Symbol of rebirth and renewal, and our ability to choose how we show up in the world. needed. Keep the eyes closed. Gaze remains inward. Bring the hands to the heart. First the left hand, right hand rests on top. We'll close with 3 collective ohms. You're also welcome to listen. Inhale through the nose. Cleansing breath out through the mouth. Inhale to Om. Pulling from your root all the way up. Inhale. One from the heart. Inhale, hands into Namaskar Mudra, connecting thumbs to third eye. May we stay connected to our inner guidance and inner wisdom. Thumbs to the eyes. May we see the beauty and the lesson in all things. Thumbs to the lips. May we speak kind words and allow our soul to freely express itself. Thumbs to the heart. May we lead from the heart. Allow ourselves to give and receive love. And above all, love thyself first. Namaste. Thank you for joining me today.